Hey guys, this is Jacob Rule with Rule Family Homestead and Adventures. Just want to put together a video and some pictures showing what we've been doing over the last 3 or 4 days, 5 days. So I found out last week that there was a youth hunt coming up this last weekend, and I was not prepared for it. And I wanted it, but I thought, you know what, I need to take my boys out rifle hunting, deer hunting, and I didn't have a rifle that I felt comfortable with them shooting. And so last Thursday, went up to Bass Pro, talked with guys up there. They recommended a 243 Savage Axis 2 compact, and got some ammo for that, a few other things, and ended up, long story short, needing to sight that gun in. And so I bought me a brace for it at Atwoods here in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Come home, sighted in, got it within kill range, and I was getting a little late, so I couldn't really dial it in just the way I wanted to, but it was close. And took my 10-year-old out hunting, Friday night or Friday morning, just for about an hour and a half or so, and then Friday evening, he got a shot on a young buck, and missed, but it was a really good experience for him. And we also so then I took my 9-year-old out Saturday morning, and we were busy Saturday evening, so we couldn't do that. And then so Sunday morning as well, before church, we did a little bit of hunting, and he got to see one, but then didn't get a chance to pull the trigger. There's a nice doe that our 9-year-old almost took a shot on, and I actually had the zoom up a little bit too high from sighting the gun in, and he couldn't find the doe on the scope. So that was my bad as a father. I didn't have it prepared going out there. But anyways, long story short, kids had a blast. Sunday night, last night of the youth hunt, I got my son, 10-year-old, out in the woods, and we were out there waiting. We went out probably around 4 o'clock, 4:30, and about 6:14 a deer started coming in, and 6:18 I think it was roughly, he took the shot, and nice kill shot. And that was, it ran off probably about 30-40 yards into the woods. We stayed up in the tree for about 30 minutes, waited on it, then we went out in the woods and found it, and then just had a great time. So long story short, just want to share our experience, throw together a few pictures, videos of our adventures over the last 2 to 3 days. Hope you enjoy it. All right, so we're clearing a path out here to the grassy knoll, trying to make our way over that way. Easy driving, keep it wide angle, don't turn it too much. All right, now we've made a path out here to the grassy knoll. In the middle of the woods, there's an old tree right there. Guys told me about when we bought this place that they used to come out here and hunt.
Daddy, I found your knife. Daddy, I
And,
found your knife. Daddy, I found your knife right there on your pocket.
Awesome. These boys helped me clear a path through here. Drove through, and we got a deer stand right up there. We're trying to decide whether to take that tree out there, but probably gives us a little bit of camouflage, and hopefully we can shoot through there just fine. Yeehaw, should be fun. Hopefully we'll see something tonight or in the morning. All right, we're leaving the grassy knoll. Everybody keep their hands and feet and fingers and everything inside the doors. Kind of got us a little path here. Didn't really mark it a whole lot, so hopefully it's fairly easy to find next time we come out here, especially in the dark if we ever do. If we shoot us a deer back here, it'd be kind of nice to be able to bring this back here and just throw the deer in the back. I know, it's fun out here in these woods, isn't it? Pretty fun out here. Alright, where's our path at, boys? Okay, so we went around here. Okay. But the more times we come down the path, the clearer it'll be. Like this. Then back here. All right. There we go. There's the rural homestead right there. Come back out here and down the driveway there and up. You don't. There's those pretty mountains back there in the background. Off the back porch. Every once in a while we see some deer out there in the backyard, don't we? Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed those videos and pictures. Just want to say the last few things, sum it all up. I thoroughly enjoyed the opportunity to take my boys out and do a youth gun hunt, deer hunt with them. I thought it was valuable time. I chose to take them out individually. So I took my 10-year-old out twice, on a morning and an evening. And then I'm taking my 9-year-old out on a morning and then a second morning. And just really enjoyed that one-on-one time with them. So all you fathers out there, you know, I think this is a really good opportunity for you to take your kids hunting. If you have a place to take them to hunt, if you don't, you know, try to find one if possible, or something else. You know, I really didn't grow up hunting. My dad didn't take me hunting and fishing. So I'm learning a lot as I'm going along the way, and it motivates me to get, you know, this is one way I can spend some time with my boys, and this is something I'd like for them to expose them to. We learned several lessons, so to share a few of those, you know, preparation. So, you know, I was a little unprepared for this hunt. I rushed out and got a gun, really sighted in a little bit too late. I left the gun zoomed in while, you know, when we went out on one of the hunts. So there's just the prep work that goes into hunting, and then, you know, safety, very important. So we talked a lot about safety, still learning more and more about safety. I've been, you know, I've dealt with guns, rifles, shotguns, you know, so off and on as a kid, and took hunter safety course when I was younger. My boys have not yet taken it, so they were licensed and had tags, both of them. But they're kind of a tag that you know, obviously I'd want to be with them anyways, but you have to have somebody with you. My 10-year-old, I'm going to have him take the hunter safety course soon, and so he can be certified with the hunter safety course on his license. I really enjoyed the Oklahoma Outdoors, the app that's available. For, you know, I have a lifetime hunting fishing license, but my boys, I was able to buy their license through that app and keep it all together with mine, so that was really helpful. You know, just being good quality time with father son, I felt like it was invaluable. And you know, when my older son finally got that deer the last day, my 9-year-old, we had to call him out. He brought a flashlight out to us to help us find it. And the first thing that he said when he came up to his 10-year-old brother, his older brother, and he said, "Congratulations." And I thought that was so cool. I told him later in front of his older brother that, hey, that meant as much to me as your older brother killing that deer, because, you know, the lack of envy was awesome. And I told him how much, you know, just what it meant to me to see that maturity in him, to celebrate with his brother, to be happy for his older brother, and I expect the same from the older brother to the younger. And so I thought that was just a really good thing, some good qualities I've seen come out in my sons, and something I want to nurture and encourage them in, that would be their heart and mind going forward. So anyways, I just want to share this experience. I'm not much of a hunter. There's a lot of things I'm sure guys can point out that I should do a little bit differently. I'm learning along the way. Shout out to my wife's brother, Uncle Dean, for helping us clean that deer and gutting it for us and skinning it. But me and Kingston got our hands dirty a little bit. We're still learning, so appreciated that a ton, Dean. Really, really appreciate that. You've been super supportive, me and my boys, and hunting them, giving me lots of advice and tips, and all my other friends out here locally. We have an awesome church and community here, friends and family. So I really appreciate that. And I really enjoy cooking the tenderloins, so basically like the filet mignon equivalent, the tenderloins, the inner loins, whatever you want to call them. I was told, so cook those in my skillet today just to have that fresh meat. We all loved it. The kids, my wife and kids, asked for seconds, so I think it was a thumbs up, stamp of approval from the family, and that's really cool. So I've actually, just for fun, I've heard you don't normally keep ribs a lot of times for deer. There's not a lot of meat on them, but we did keep, one of the ribs was messed up. We have a rib, and I threw it on my smoker. So I looked at it a little while ago. It looks pretty good. We're going to try it for fun. And so I'm just having a little fun experiment cooking this meat and learning a little bit about deer hunting and teaching my boys, and we're learning together, and just had a really fun experience over the last 3 days. So feel free to post comments at the bottom if you have any tips, advice for fathers trying to get out there and hunt with their boys, with their girls. My older 2 boys, the ones I felt like was ready, so I took them. And but I'm not too proud for a little bit of advice or any tips or tricks or corrections on our experience, but really appreciate it, and just want to share this with you guys. Have a great day.